Hey guys, how's it going? I am actually not here to do the reading. I'm going to do the reading when both Mars and Venus have moved, which will be later on this evening. So look for that file tomorrow. But I had one of those moments when I realized that a transit was happening to me and it might be useful to other people. Like I said, I like to wait until something happens 3 times. That way I know it's a thing. And it's usually that's kind of how the universe gets our attention on things is by repeating things 3 times. That's why the numbers, 777, 444, 222, 1111. That's really how we know that it's like a message for us when it happens 3 times. So I had this situation happen to me 3 times. And I know from talking to some of you that actually it's going on in your own life. And so I thought I would share my own and also what the kind of learnings about it that I got. And I apologize. I hate to be on camera. I have my son in the 12th house, so I feel very uncomfortable with cameras and lights on me and stuff like that. So these videos will be audio only. I'll try and find some pictures that help it make sense, but that's why I don't go on camera. Anyway, I actually want to start by talking about my cat or anybody's cats. Now, animals don't have the ability of metacognition, which is the ability to think about their own thought processes. They don't reflect on their life experience. They are purely instinctive. And as far as we know, human beings are the only ones who have the ability to process autobiographical memories and also to sort of project themselves into a future. It's actually a higher version of mentalization that unfortunately we don't know how to use very well, which is why we fall into states of anxiety. But cats are instinctive, And so my cat is a great hunter. She's actually like vegetarian. She won't eat meat. She likes tomatoes and paper, which is really weird. But she's a super hunter. The thing is that she will hunt a tiny little insect as much and for as long as she will something much bigger. So she can't help it. She doesn't look at what she's following and say, well, that looks kind of small. It might be a waste of my time. Perhaps I should wait for bigger prey. She sees something moving and her body just runs towards it. Now, this is something, particularly when Mars in Gemini, this is something that us Aries can do as well, because we are very instinctive beings. And sometimes we get so caught up in the chase and so caught up in being right or in winning that we actually don't stop to use our gift of metacognition and say, am I chasing an insect or am I chasing something that's worthwhile? What I noticed is because I have gotten disrespected in a series of 3 times by people that in quotes, shouldn't be doing it. There's kind of also like a professional client vendor relationship. And so the way these people are talking to me and responding to me is really out of their lane, particularly since it's a new relationship. And so when that happens again and again, I'm like, why does this keep happening? Like, what? And I realized that actually what was happening is these people would do something that my ego really, really didn't like. And I would get consumed for the rest of the day, if not more, about A, how dare they, B, what kind of revenge should I exact? What should I do about it? Blah, blah, blah. And spend literally my whole day thinking about how to win over these people, when really what I should have been doing is focusing on my work and focusing on my project and focusing on the things that were useful to me instead of chasing what is essentially an energetic insect. And it's fine, people are going to disrespect us all the time. But the lesson I think that's going on right now is learning how to identify the insects from things that are worth chasing, and instead of saying, okay, well, this one shouldn't have said that, but that's on him, not on me. And actually the best revenge that I could think of exacting is to just end our communications here and continue on with someone else, right? I don't need to like one up the person or prove to them, because then it's just ultimately a pissing contest, and that can go on for forever. I may win at the end because I'm the client, but again, at what cost? What's it worth? What am I sacrificing to get what I want, right? So these are the questions that have been coming up in that square that I mentioned. It's when we're analyzing, like, what are things worth to us and what are we willing to sacrifice in order to achieve them? And one of the things is, for me, not getting lost energetically in chasing after things that are pointless. Really, it's just my ego flaring up, when really I need to be taking all of that energy and focusing on what I'm trying to build and what I'm trying to construct. Now, I do feel that this is an energy that once Venus moves will dissipate, and particularly once Mars moves out of Cancer, because Mars in Gemini is very attracted to shiny things and reacts to everything equally. But I thought it might be interesting. Maybe some of you were going through the same thing. I know I've been reading a lot in the comments about people being disrespected, and I know we do not like that at all. I know I don't. But again, the question is this worth investing my precious time, my precious energy, my life force to these people? Or do I just say, insect, and focus my attention back to where it needs to be, which is my eyes on my prize, what I'm trying to build, where my focus should be, which is entirely on myself and on my projects and on making me be the best me. So if you have a situation where in responding to someone else's disrespect, you actually come off the throne and start playing at their level, that's when, unfortunately, even though we love to and we love to dominate and show them who's boss, it's probably best for you to just walk away from there and leave it alone, get back up on your throne and focus on whatever empire, castle, kingdom you are in the process of building. Anyway, I hope this was useful to you. I will be doing the monthly reading tomorrow. It'll be posted tomorrow. Like I said, I want to wait until the planets move so we can at least get that energy in. And I wish you a very lovely day. Take care.